and a barrister. We also have Ambassador Kwense Muri, a social critic and an advocate for the masses. And also with us, we have a media mogul, a business mogul, in the person of Chief Gabriel Olayinka. And before we went on the short commercial break, Chief Olayinka was speaking concerning the position of the media. Is a media mogul, is looking at this issue from the position of the media, position of information. So we want him to continue the discussion we were having just before we went on that break. Chief Olayinka.
Okay, thank you so much. The position that I'm trying to put forward as far as the media is concerned is the fact that as far as this matter is concerned, there is lack of information. Nobody pray for problem, but when problem come, you face it, you address it. I don't know why the state government seems to be shying away from addressing this issue. It's an open secret that everybody knows that the deputy governor is sick. Everybody is a human being. Anybody can be sick. Anything can happen to anybody. So what I expect particularly from the office of the governor was to properly address the media on the position of health of the deputy governor. The legal people have said that whether to change or not to change lies with the governor, lies with the State Executive Council. If the governor wants to still continue to be in office, continue to maintain the deputy governor, fine and good. Nobody, I don't think the whole agitation is not about you must change your deputy. No, the whole agitation is the fact that let there be transparent, let there be honesty, let there be openness as far as this matter is concerned. Because you see, this absence of information also is what is causing interest. In one of our reports, in one of our paper, I think whether early this month, based on our investigation, some people have started showing interest of becoming the deputy governors of Taraba State. We reported, even though we did not mention name, and I wouldn't want to mention name for reason, we know that our local government chairmen that have shown interest, that have met some political allies and mugus, you know, to convince the governor. We know that there may be some members of House of Assembly who have also shown interest. We know that there may be some commissioners who have shown interest of becoming deputy governors of Taraba State. So I think getting the position of the governor, what he wants, how he wants to handle it, will dose a lot of tension. Like in today's paper of Taraba News, for instance, it's just that sometimes, you know, we may not take our source, but we know that in one conversation, there is indication that the governor may not be disposed towards bringing in somebody as his deputy governor or changing. Because even what the learned individual states, the governor has a lot of control over the State Executive Council, because we all know that the State Executive Council is appointed by the governor. So it means that even for the State Executive Council to actually take any step, it must be that the governor is in line with it. If the governor is in line with it, it will be very, very difficult for the State Executive Council, no matter how powerful they are, to just decide one day and say, we're going to raise this thing on the floor of the meeting. And unless that is done from what the legal people have said here, there cannot be any transmission to the House of Assembly. So, and there cannot be any way that the office of the deputy governor will be vacant. And the matter of whether there is 90 days, I think from what I'm seeing, there is diverse opinion. While Barrister P.D. Pius hold the view that there is no length to the time that the deputy governor should be away. And I think Barrister Mihanchi hold a different opinion, because on his own part, he felt if there is a period for the governor and the two of them should, the period should apply to the two of them. So what I felt need to be done is that there is a need for the public. Let it not be an hearsay. Let it not be something that people are speculating. When we have an official statement, because everything every media and every organization is doing is speculation, because there is no official statement. That particular statement you are referring to at the other came from the aides of the deputy governor, and you should expect that they should be able to defend their master. But this information I'm talking about is an information that should come from the office of the governor himself, either by him himself or by any of his spokesmen or any of his aides that he has authorized to do so. I think that will dust a lot of tension, and people will understand what is happening, and they won't see as if there is vacuum anywhere.
Let me just tell the viewers something. Chief Gabriel Olayinka is speaking tongue in check. His statements are very pregnant, and I think we should watch out. If he's keeping his sources, just know that very soon Taraba News is going to be dropping some bombshells. So, because from what I heard from his statement, there are a lot of pregnancy in those statements. So watch out for Taraba News and Some TV. You might just be getting something very loud very soon. I'm very, very sure of that. I know what it means when it's